How you guys doing? And we should be ready to go. Hold on a second. All right, what's on the floor? Hi. And all right. Hi. We should be ready to go. All right, guys. Listen, you got to share this out because this is something hopefully it's good. Did a little work for you today. Hopefully we'll be ready to go this weekend and get us together and get where we need to be. We should be ready to go. All right, guys. Listen, you got to share this out because this is something hopefully got all of these. It's good. All of these set up at the work for you today. So hopefully we'll be ready to go this weekend. Get where we need to be and get us together and get where we need to be. So the other one, actually, I'm switching here. Listen, you got to share this out because this is something I got. So, guys, what I'm doing is trying to get Instagram organized on all of these beautiful tripods I got going on in this house. Get us together. Maybe switch you to the other one. Actually, I'm switching here. So guys, what I'm doing is trying to get Instagram organized on all of these beautiful tripods I got going on in this house. Get us together. Hopefully we're ready. Stay focused. I'm switching here. In here. So guys, what I'm doing is trying to get Instagram organized on all of these beautiful tripods I got going on in this house. Get us together. Hopefully we're ready. I was doing double things. It was driving me bananas. I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but listen, I'm ready to get started. And thank you so much for your patience this morning. And today we have a pretty good show for you. At least I hope it's a pretty good show so we can get everybody inside and ready to go and give you some tools and techniques if you are a public speaker, whether you are a beginning public speaker. And I have a special shout out to LaToya Howard. Hopefully you're paying attention this morning because we do have something for you today. Welcome. I am Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, and this is Chats with Babs podcast. I am your host, Babs, the international vocal coach, as the owner of Master of the Arts Institute. My passion lies in helping individuals discover their true voice and unleashing their full potential on stage. In today's episode, we have a special focus on public speakers and the importance of incorporating acting classes into their journey. Oh my goodness, this took me right out of here. So hopefully we can be able to get this in. And I'm sorry that it cut you guys off, but today's episode is about public speakers and the importance of acting classes into their journey. So I really, really want you guys to understand whether you are a professional speaker or someone who's aspiring to captivate an audience, acting skills can be a game changer. We'll explore how these classes can assist in capturing attention, engaging your audience, and truly bringing your message to life. I believe that the human voice holds immense power, and when coupled with the skills learned from the world of acting, it has potential to create an unforgettable experience. I like the way this, but I can't see otherwise. So get ready to dive into a fascinating conversation with me about the wonders of acting classes for public speakers, okay? I want to thank you for joining me today on this podcast. I am going to ask you to please share out the message, especially pinging people who also need this information, because hopefully it is helpful and effective. I want you to communicate with me. Please leave your comments below and let's get into it. All right. So without further ado, let's get started with today's show. Okay. So now listen, so many people are, I'm sorry, somebody, of course, people want to keep interrupting, but so many people are in the process of understanding how does acting classes work for you, or can I, as a public speaker, can I just get up and start speaking? Well, of course you can get up and start speaking, but while you're speaking, are you effective when you're speaking? Okay, I really want to talk to you about a couple of those things because it's important. It's important that you understand that your message is getting out and that you are being heard. It is so important, okay? The first thing, I'm going to give you 5 points today. I'm not going to be long. I really just want to give you the information so you can go about your day and start using them. Number 1, emotional awareness. Emotional awareness. What is that? I want you to encourage the public speakers to tap into a wide range of emotions. They want you to be real. They want you to be able to feel the people, be effective, talk to them, but be human. Don't just stand up there and give your information to someone and then no one can relate to you. No one understands what's going on and you're just not effective. I really, really, really want you to take time and relate to the audience. Talk to them. But while you're talking to them, especially if you're telling them something that's about you, you should have some kind of emotion. Going through things or standing up there while you're standing on that stage, they should be able to see that you are not an AI and that you actually have some type of emotion, some kind of intelligence that's for you, So I really want you to be able to do that. I want you to help them to invoke their emotions so you can have something, be enthusiastic, have empathy, have some kind of conviction, but this is all in delivering your speech. So you're going to have to practice. You're going to have to practice. Get up, cut on the camera and start talking. Start talking. Every time I talk about my passion of performing or my passion on how somebody believed in me and decided to take a step and just invest in a $30 ticket so I can be able to start seeing the dream that I really, really hold dear and true to my life of performing and acting. That was something I really, really, really wanted to do. So therefore, everything in my mind was like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of Gary, Indiana, and I'm on my way to New York City because I had such a passion. I had such a desire to go that extra mile and be the person that I knew God had for me to be. But you cannot get on stage talking about your passion and don't have any type of enthusiasm, any type of empathy, any type of conviction. You should have something. Even in Clubhouse people, when you're up talking, we need to feel it. We need to know what you're talking about. You should be able to almost imagine what you're talking about while you're talking, so you can be able to master the art. Hi, Lisa. Okay, let's go to the next one. The second one is your body language. Your body language should be saying something other than, yeah, I need you all to do X, Y, Z, or sitting with your hand in your pocket all the time. Your body language. Let your body, listen, This is a total experience, guys. A total experience. You should be able to talk with your body, not just with your hands, but your face, your expressions, everything. This is a total experience. So when you're up there, people are feeling you. I don't care if you're singing or if you're speaking. Whatever is coming out of your mouth, they should be able to feel you. The one thing I said, even to those that are in my master classes, is, can you get up and express yourself without us hearing what you're trying to say? Can we feel what you're trying to say? Now, you didn't hear anything come out of my mouth, but you definitely could feel it in my face. I'm not doing a lot with my hands, but I really, really want you to hone into what I'm saying. So say, for instance, the volume wasn't up. You should still feel and emote something from you. Your body language is essential. All right. Number 3, voice modulation. Voice modulation. Voice modulation. What is voice modulation? You're asking, Babs. Well, I'm glad you asked, because let me tell you something. Voice modulation gives you that pitch inflection. You can go from here all the way up to here. And listen, when your voice is Johnny could only sing one note and the note he sang was this. When you keep talking like this, ladies and gentlemen, people turn you off all the time because you have actually no pitch inflection in your voice and you sound monotone. And if you ever notice, I always remember a person that's sounding monotone is almost like a doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, today we will be talking about the science of a neurology. Come on now, y'all. Come on. You're speakers. You got to speak to people. You got, if you're a doctor, a nurse, you're speaking to the public. You're telling them things. Listen, voice lessons are essential. Use the modulation of a voice. Bring it up, bring it down. Watch the speed, watch the volume, watch the pitch, watch the depth. Let's have it all. It's a party, baby. Your voice is what they're listening to. Be impactful. Let's have some tenacity in that voice. Your voice will determine whether one want to hear what you have to say or one just said, oh, I don't know. It's important. Use your voice. Make your voice have such an impact. Change it up a bit. Use all the different inflections in the voice. Use all the pitches in the voice. Use the depth in the voice. It will make people pay attention. Do you hear what I'm telling you? It really will make people pay attention to you. So I really want you to be very mindful of your vocal techniques. And if you don't have a teacher, hey, your girl's right here. Number 4, presence and confidence. Presence and confidence. I want you to show public speakers how to develop a strong stage presence. Now, I'm sitting here thinking about Marcus Black and T.M. Hyman on Clubhouse. Name somebody that you know and hit it and put it in the comments that has a strong stage presence. Someone that say, ooh, she gonna be good, I know. Listen, when you say certain names, when Beyonce get on that stage, before she get up there, like, ooh, she about to kill it. She got a strong stage presence. She don't get up there looking like, excuse me, I might make a mistake. No. Walk in your game. Do you know who you are? I said I was going to make myself a shower curtain. I'm going to put my little face on a shower curtain, and I'm going to put down confident, brilliant, dynamic, versatile, amiable. Write down words that depict who you are. Please don't let somebody else label you. Okay. That's a whole nother message. Calm down, Barbara. Calm down. Calm down. Let me calm my way on down. Because see, it's important. Your presence and your confidence is important when you're standing on a stage. I want you to encourage them, not scare them. It's a difference. Don't scare them, but encourage them. Make them feel like they're there. You can even be a bit funny, but make sure you can gather the attention of your audience. It's important. Establish eye contact. Don't be looking at over their head like something wrong with them. Like, what the heck is going on? Establish eye contact. Because when you do, you start to engage the person like, oh, you talking to me? Oh, people want you to do that. All right? Look at them and talk to them. Use their physical and vocal presence to command attention and authority. Okay? Number 5, my last one. Is this helping anybody? Leave your comments below. All right, put a one in the chat saying, yep, Babs, this is helping me. Oh, I'm getting this. I want to know if it's helping you because I'm not here to waste my time. I'm here to give you the tools you need to maximize your potential on stage. Really, I am here for that. Tell a story. Tell a story. One time there was a young lady that came to me, and when she came, she wanted voice lessons. And I said, okay, well, let me hear what you can do. And she was like, you want me to open my mouth? I said, well, you're here for voice lessons, right? She said, yeah, I don't know. So she put her mom out of the building, and the mother left, and the child really necessarily, she never did sing. So she said, okay, I'm gonna come back. I didn't hear from her until a year later. She did come back a year later. She was so scared and so nervous about being able to open her mouth, and so nervous. But the next year, she knew when she was ready. She came back, and once again, she put her mom out the building. And as she put her mom out the building, she began to open her mouth, and I was able to start to train the voice. She started gathering so much confidence until in my master classes, the whole purpose of a master class, I'm moving stuff around while I'm talking to you. The whole purpose of a master class is to be able to get a feel of the group, get with people that's like-minded, like you, going after the same goal that you're going after. It's important that you do that. And when you're doing that, it helps you to gain more confidence because there's other people doing the same thing you're doing. And once again, someone in that master class had a goal to open their mouths and they were nervous. She said, oh, no problem. Do you mind me standing with you? And I was like, wow, okay. Thank you so much, Lisa. She said, okay. So she stood there with the other young lady as she sang her song, helping someone else, building up them, supporting them, and encouraging them. That young lady went from that point till I say, listen, I got multiple performances and I can't go to both of them. Is there any way possible you can go and perform at this performance for me? And she said, oh, no problem. I'll go for you. Listen, she went from being shy, not singing in front of me, to going and performing at a performance. And do you know today that that young lady is a journalist and she's on television doing news and talking to the whole world from being shy? So you don't realize how important it is for you to overcome your shyness. But understand, I just told you a story. And some people can relate to that story. When you are telling your stories, be relatable. Emphasize the art of your storytelling on that stage. You hear me? I want you to be able to be an effective communicator, compelling narrator, creating emotional connections. Give them the highs, give them the lows, give them the pause for me. Let them hear the sound of the fan. Pause. Sila. Did you hear that? So I want you to think about all of the things that we talked about today. Emotional awareness, body language, voice modulation, presence and confidence, and storytelling. This has been Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, helping you to maximize your potential on stage, teaching you from the Masters of Arts Institute. And I want to make sure that you are ready for the field. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do a shout out all the way. I'm going to give you some time because we're getting ready for another in-person master class. Okay, I want us to sign up for these classes early. You're going to be checking it out on the internationalvocalcoach.com page. The information and the dates are coming up. If you need to make sure that you have a hotel, make sure you have your hotel, whatever it is you need, you're going to be getting information coming up. I'm going to give you at least a 3-week lead so you can know when these classes are happening. Without further ado, guys, this is Babs Alexander. I do hope this information is helping you. Please let me hear your voice. I want to see you in the comments. I want to see what you're saying. I want to hear where you're going, and I want to